Tonight, DS Automobiles is pleased to sponsor the Diplomacy in Ireland European Diplomat 2021 Diplomacy Awards. Without further ado, we present tonight's next honoree. In 1945, while the world was at war, the cities of Nagasaki and Hiroshima were destroyed by nuclear weapons. In the years after, the human toll of the nuclear fallout continued to take its toll. The nuclear weapons race that ensued saw children taught to duck and cover in schools in the vain attempt to survive nuclear attacks. The klaxon sound of sirens routinely screamed in warning drills, striking fear into the hearts of populaces from one end of the globe to the other. The futility of mutually assured destruction still eluded some world powers. For his exceptional advocacy for a nuclear weapons-free world, we are proud to announce the Diplomatic Service Medal with Honours is being conferred upon His Excellency Mr. Mitsuru Kitano, Ambassador of Japan to Ireland.
Your Excellency, on behalf of Diplomacy in Ireland, the European Diplomat, the Diplomatic Service Medal with Honours. Thank you, Your Ambassador.
Thank you very much. It is a great pleasure and honor.
The honor is ours.
Mr. Miho Ohari, Editor-in-Chief, Diplomacy in Ireland, the European Diplomat. Ms. Oksana Shadrina, Chair of the Awards Committee, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for this distinction. I'm deeply honored to be awarded the Diplomatic Service Medal 2021. I'm not quite sure whether I'm worthy of such a tribute. However, I would like to humbly accept it. I'm truly gratified that my speech at the ceremony of Hiroshima commemoration on August 6 this year was valued as advocacy for a world without nuclear weapons by the Awards Committee. I would like to thank the Reverend Canon Patrick Comerford, President of the Irish Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament, Mr. David Hutchison Edgar, Chairperson of Irish CND, and Councillor Joe Costello, Deputy Mayor of Dublin, who are instrumental in organizing the committee, in organizing the ceremony. Without them, I would not have had an occasion to speak. In my speech, I talked about the consequences of atomic bomb, which was dropped above Hiroshima on August 6, 1945. Now the place has become the Peace Memorial Park, but it used to be a busy city area with houses, shops, and street. The atomic bomb transformed the area into no man's land. That was what I talked about. In this connection, there's another person with whom I would like to share this great honor. His name is Mr. Tanabe Masaki. He lives in Hiroshima and is currently 84 years old. He lost his father, mother, and younger brother in the atomic bombing. He himself survived, but was exposed to radiation. He became a computer graphic artist. His life's passion has been to reproduce the townscape of Hiroshima, which was lost instantly in the atomic bombing using the technique of computer graphics. He wants to show the people of the world what atomic bomb brings about. Now, you may understand that what I said in my speech is my modest attempt to convey what Mr. Tanabe has tried to do in his computer graphic work of reproducing the townscape of Hiroshima. It is with a view to share the experience of Hiroshima transcending generations and borders. Our path toward a world free of nuclear weapons is not easy, but I'm convinced that to the extent that there are people like the Reverend Canon Comerford, Dr. Hutchinson Edgar, and Mr. Tanabe, we can be hopeful. I stand ready to continue to advocate practical steps for realizing a world free of nuclear weapons. I feel honored that my humble effort was recognized in such a wonderful way. Last but not least, I thank my colleagues of the embassy and my family for their great help and support. Thank you very much again.
If you enjoyed the high-level international panel of experts on our last webinar, Cyber Warfare and Emerging Threats, please join us in January for our next expert webinar on diplomatic issues and cultural artefacts and artistic treasures entitled Stolen, Looted and Disputed, with the Art Loss Registrar's world-renowned expert, Julian Radcliffe.